We could do that too. That could be a thing we could do. But I figured today, why don't we do some Python basics? Let's do some flow control, maybe some loops, things like that. It's actually going to be pretty straightforward. Let's start with some simple Python. Okay, so first, you're going to open up your text editor. You can use any text editor you want, any text editor that you have, a Notepad Plus Plus, a VS Code, your terminal. You could use Nano. I wonder if I have Nano installed. Do I have Nano? Oh, wait, Nano. Do I have this installed? I do have it installed. Here we go. Look at that. What do you know? You can use any text editor you want. Just bring it open. We'll have a print statement, simple print statement. So you can easily just type this like print, type this hello chat. There you go. That's how that works. And then in order to run it, you just say Python, this is probably C Python version, right? What version am I running? We're running 3.96. I think I'm behind just by a little bit. I probably need to upgrade my Python here. But that's the very basic beginning, getting started with some Python. Now we can also get to a little bit more advanced. Let's see if we can get some advanced. Let's create a variable. We'll call it name. Name equals chat. And then we can put the name inside of the print by prefixing the quotes with an F. Here, there's a letter F. Right here on the screen, there's a letter F. You can see. And that's going to say format the string. And then it will interpolate. Decide name is equal to dog. There you go. And we're printing out the name just like that. That's how that works. Can you recap fast what we have to do to set up? So you already have Python. All you have to do is, here we go. So all you have to, let's get rid of some stuff here we don't need anymore. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. There we go. So this is closed. So all you have to do is open your text editor to say hello to hello.py. That's it. Open your text editor. And then you can type in some variable data. How to create linked lists in Python. Oh, you want to do that? Okay, Manish. Okay, let's do linked lists in Python. Let's do a linked list. Okay, let's do it. Let's see if I can remember. The last time I did that was like a long time ago. All right, what is a linked list? All right, so Enzo, we don't need to learn DSA, right? Data structures. AI will do that, right? Learning best option. So Linzo, how you say your name, Linzo, you still want to learn data structures because you still need to know what makes sense to deploy in the best scenario. Obviously, the AI is going to know how to make it match a good pattern, so it's still going to do a really good job at matching algorithms in the scenario that is necessary. So you're right in a way, but you still need to have that. What are dunder variables? There's dunder. So in Python has dunder methods. So dunder methods. So when you define a class, so how do you do that? How do you define is it class? Yeah, class node. Ooh, actually, we can do it like this. Class node. You can a dunder method looks like this. Here we go. Type object. There you go. So here's a dunder method. It's got these it's called dunder because double underscore, right? Dunder equals, check this out. We can do this def underscore, let's do a string, and then we can print it out. We can print it like this. There you go. Let's do there you go. Node. There we go. Node. Self.value. Okay. Let's see if we can do a linked list. We do want to do a linked list. So we're going to do it over here. We're going to do a linked list. That's this. Someone was asking about that, so we're going to do it. Manish was asking about linked lists in Python. We can do it. It's not necessary. You don't need to, but we're going to do it anyway. Bro, you're right. Excellent but function can be used anywhere in the code. Yes, you're totally right. So a function can be used anywhere, and then a method is only accessible through a class. Doing some more Python though. We need to finish the linked list. We have to do the linked list, you guys. We need to make that happen. So let's comment these things out. Let's make sure that this is still working. Let's close that over here. Let's go over here, and then we'll go Python. Hello. It's still working. Yeah, it is. Vim is worth it. It is. Okay. All right, let's do it. So we've got a linked list. Let's do it. Let's see if we can actually make this happen. So we've got a node, and the node has a value, and it has a next node. So it'll be the next node. And then you can also, we did a dunder method here that prints the node to string. So you can print. So what you can do is now if you create a node, so we'll do this. Node A equals node A. There we go. And then if you want, you can say print str. Well, I don't even know if you have to do that. You could just say print node A, and then it should print node in the value. Let's see if that works, you guys. Let's see if the dunder method works. Is the dunder method going to work? Python, do you think it is? The dunder method is going to work? It did. It worked. Check it out. It worked right here. It works. So we did the dunder method, you guys. Dunder method right there. Last thing we want to do today is make sure that we get a linked list working. We got to make sure to get a linked list. So we got a node list, which is the same as a linked list, right? So we got linked list. There we go, linked list, and then we've got our node list, and then we've got a head, but we could also have a self.tail, right? Self.tail equals none. There we go. And then when we append, we can add a node, and then we can also update. So self.tail equals self.head. But that may or may not work. Current, wait. You could return if, okay, let's see here. Yep, so there's that. If we don't have one, there we go. We want to get at least a node, a linked list working. And this will be the last thing. So this will be, we can get it working. So we've got a node, but then we also want a node list. Node list equals a new node list. And then we can node list.append. We want to, wait, can we append, there's a value. Oh, because it's automatically going to create a node for us. So we can't add or remove nodes, but we can create a new node. But I don't know if I like it like that. I think I'd rather have a node here like this, a node. It's got to be a node like that. I think I like that better. I wish I could make backward programming. Python is my wish to learn. Hey, we're doing it right now. We're learning some Python. We're learning a little bit of Python, you guys. A little bit of Python. We're doing a linked list. It's like the simplest data structure that you could have. The simplest data structure. So we have a node. And then we have a linked list here, a node list. We don't need to give it a node there, but we have a head and a tail, and then we need to say if there's no head, then we set the new node to head, and then the tail will be head because they're both the same, and then you leave. And then current, I guess we don't need to worry about current yet. So the current will come after. Able to complete the node list all the way, but we did pretty good. This is basically a linked list right here. It's not fully implemented, but we did pretty good. So if you were curious about it, it kind of looks like this. You have a node, and then you have a node list, which consists of nodes, right? So you can pass in nodes, and you can have head and tail, so that way you know how to loop. That way the linked list can loop. Then you've got your current position, and then you can add on to your it allows you to modify the list by appending. And then you want to define to remove a node, right? Remove a node, something like that. And then you can do it. You can also do it. And there's a whole